What's up guys, Omni here. Okay, I'm bringing you guys a new video today. This is just something that was on the top of my head the other day. I was thinking about tiers. I was just thinking about tiers in video games. And you know how some people use top tiers, some people low tiers. One of the questions that I had to myself was, why do people main low tier characters? I've been told why from some people, but sometimes I still don't quite get it. Like, to me, it's like if we were playing like rock, paper, scissors, right? And then Sakurai was like, here's some DLC, I'm gonna give you a gun. Okay? So now you can do rock, paper, scissors, gun. And then you know what? They also introduced another thing called a fork. A fork, okay? So the fork loses to everything. All the rock, paper, scissors, fork loses, but the gun beats everything. Okay, so hear me out. So rock, paper, scissors, clearly in order to win rock, paper, scissors, you would use the gun, right? Like rock, paper, scissors, gun. But the low tier characters would pick the fork, and they would try to win rock, paper, scissors with a fork. And so I don't get why you wouldn't just pick the gun. Instead, you would pick the fork. I don't get it. I mean, clearly people don't identify with like a fork, but you get what I'm trying to say. So anyway, the other day on Twitter, I asked you guys to let me know, if you main a low tier character, why do you main a low tier character? Just so I can understand from your point of view. And I'm gonna read off the tweets. I want to get inside of your brain. I just want to get to know and understand you a little bit better. So I'll read through these and then I'll respond to them. Okay? All right, let's just go. So my boy Shofu says, because it doesn't matter what tier a character you like ends up in, guy. Yeah, I don't know. Cause alright, for example, there are characters that I like in video games that are like really cool and really badass, you know? But like, if they're like the bottom tier, if they're like terrible and it's like my goal in tournament is to like win, then it kind of like, it's like, man, I like this character, but if I use this character, then I'm going to lose, or I'm just gonna be really hard to win. I guess then what matters is what's more important, liking a character or winning. So I can see both sides of that. At DJ Shoki IXX Ayusu says, there's no such things as tiers when it comes to fighting games, only skill. So at Super Turtle says, I like the character and I'm not looking to win a tournament, but win the hearts of fans watching. Plus, she's not that bad. I'm getting it more and more that I understand that the people who use low tier characters, maybe their main goal isn't to win tournaments. Maybe, I guess, they have a different objective. Okay, now I kind of get it. So there's different objectives when you're playing a competitive game. There's win the tournament, there's win the tournament with the character that you like, there is win the hearts of the people watching you, or, okay, so there's different objectives, and I guess depending on which one you prioritize first changes what you do. Alright, okay, I'm learning. So at OCX Inside, Osexnicize? So OSexnicize says, I relate to Mac and therefore main him. Problems get me off stage, depressions get me, and I can never recover. Oh, that's
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
So at the real Josh says, because I heard losing is the only way to get better, and I really stuck with that. Okay. Let me clear this misunderstanding. When it comes to like fighting competitive games, like you don't have to lose in order to get better. Losing doesn't mean getting better. You can lose all the time and never get better. Hell, you can get worse after losing. So the misconception that you need to lose in order to improve is completely false. You can win and improve. It's just a matter of understanding why you lost and or why you win. It's a matter of who can understand can you understand what you're doing while you're playing? And can you apply that and adapt in the next match? Yeah, clear the misconception that if you lose, that you will get better, because that's just not true. It's just setting you up for failure. So at Hidden Potential says, winning with your favorite character is more rewarding than winning with the best character. Okay. I feel that, but like, I feel like that's what people say when they don't win. Now hear me out. I know that sounds kind of biased, but like, I feel like that's just a statement that people who lose say so that when they don't win with their character, it somehow feels more rewarding. Like, I feel like in order to say that statement, you had to have won first, and then win with your favorite character, and then you can compare the two. But like 50 million of you out there have not won. I know that seems harsh, But I feel like you need to taste victory first in order for you to make that evaluation. Victory, getting first place at a tournament, is always rewarding. Always. Oh, it doesn't matter if you use a top tier or whatever, because you've won. You're being recognized as first place. It's awesome. And you get money too, right? So, but yeah, that's how I feel with the stigma of winning with your favorite character compared to your best character. I know a lot of you out there who say that have not won a tournament. So do me a favor, I want you guys to taste victory first. Before you can actually conclude that statement, win a damn tournament with a top tier first, then come back and talk to me and say, hey, Omni, it was more rewarding to win with this low tier ass character. Then fine, I can agree with that. But until that happens, you're just saying that shit. At iMolding D3 says, because of this. Now that's a cute picture of DDD. Oh, he looks so happy. Is he drinking wine? In a kid's cartoon? No, it's probably grape juice. Yeah, let's just say it's grape juice. He looks so happy though. So at Senpai Max says, because I love exploring and pushing a character's meta, especially if I feel that character is underutilized or underdeveloped. Some people aren't in the game to compete in terms of winning. They just want to help characters grow, like just to untap the potential. So they're kind of like the scientists of the community, where they kind of go in behind, you know, the back lines, and they like, ooh, look what I discovered, this new tech. I'm never going to apply it and win any tournaments, but I'm just unleashing a new meta for this character. You know, kudos to you. If we don't have you guys, we don't have the scientists, then we'd be missing out on a lot of tech as now. All right, I'm gonna end it here because I read off enough comments, but like, I feel like I understand it now. I just don't think I can ever agree with it. Like, I was in the same boat. Like, I didn't pick characters just for the sake of winning. I picked characters because, you know, they were fun and I really identified with the characters. But then I remember when I got one of my first wins, it felt amazing. Like, I was like, whoa. I have first place and everyone is recognizing me as the first place person in this tournament? Like, what the hell? I mean, maybe that's what it is, because I know as a competitive players, a lot of top players, once you taste first place, like once you touch it and you taste it, it tastes so good. It's so good that nothing else compares. That's why you see people who get second and third and fourth place depressed. Because like you see Armada like sad when he gets second or third place, because once you get first place, nothing compares. It's hard to explain, but I want and I feel the need to push top tiers on everyone who watches my videos, because I feel like everyone, all of you watching this video deserve to taste first place, to get that joyous, nice, luscious, delicious first place. And the other issue that I have is just like, a lot of people say they like to have a challenge, right? Like they pick low tiers and mid tiers because it'd be too easy to win with high tiers or top tiers. And my response to that every single time when I see these guys is like, you're a dumbass. Like, you are an actual dumbass. Like, you know you're lying to yourself, right? Like, you picking up a high tier or a top tier is not going to make this game easier for you. It doesn't qualify you to just win tournaments. You realize that, right? It's still going to be a damn challenge. You know what? You're probably going to do just as good with a top tier than you are with a low tier, with that kind of conditioning or mentally conditioned, thinking that because you picked a lower mid tier, it's giving you this challenge. Like, pick a high tier, pick a top tier, see how much of a challenge it is, and then come back and tell me if it's worse or if it's harder. I get it. I get it. I just can't accept it, but I have to accept it that not everyone out there wants the first place. Not everybody wants the gold, okay? I get it. If they do want the gold, they want it under certain contingencies, and it just, for me, it feels like, man, like, just try to get that gold first, the first place, and if you get that and it still isn't, like, it didn't feel good, they come back and be like, yo, Omni, I got first place. I picked a top tier. That shit didn't feel good at all. I got all this money. I got all these e-girls after me. Man, like, I got all this fame. Somebody's about to sponsor me and everything, but it didn't feel good winning with insert said low tier character. And if that's the case, you've proved me wrong. I'll never talk about it again. But in my opinion, if you win, it's always rewarding. Always. I've never met somebody who got in first place. It said, man, I went with a top tier. This doesn't feel good. I'm just going to stop. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. Do you main a low tier character? If so, tell me why you main that low tier character. And after watching this video, do you agree or disagree with what I'm saying with any of my, you know, standpoints? If you so, let me know in the comments below. Also, before I go, I made this tweet the other day saying that I was gonna upload every day for 30 days, you know, just as a joke. Like, I can do this. I'm gonna do it. I bet y'all I can do it. And everyone did. All of you guys said that you didn't believe it. You said, nope, Omni, you can't do it. No one had faith in me. I can't believe it. Now, I'm not saying that I would do it, but I'll make a deal with you, okay? I'll make a deal with you guys, all right? This is what we're going to do. If you guys can give me an incentive, I'll bet you that I can make 30 videos, like an entire month of videos. I'll do that. And if I win, then you guys have to give me like some kind of win condition. But if I fail, then I need a lose condition, okay? So put that in the comment section as well. It's just gonna be a fun thing. I might not even do it depending on what it is, but if you guys give me a good win-lose condition, then I'm gonna actually try to attempt it, because I'm trying to put more videos out there for you guys. That's just more fun and less scripted and, you know, juicy. So anyway, this is Omni signing out. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. For clicking the damn video. Like, there are people who come into the comment section and just start screaming Bloody Mary, like, Omni, how could you betray us? How could you put a title with all caps in it? Like, how could you clickbait me? How could you stoop this low to make me want to come into your video? Like,